Well, it's the next morning, and if you'll remember, yesterday we took samples of these 4 compounds that have grit in them, including and especially the toothpaste, and today we're going to try and take a look at them. And it's my plan to try and illuminate and magnify each one of these samples exactly the same amount, so that when I put them side by side on the screen, we'll be able to compare grit size. It's all about the grit size, not the color or anything like that. Well, maybe a little bit the color of the grinding compound. I was talking to somebody this morning here, and he was wondering what sort of metallic substance the grit was made up from. He was an abrasive expert, so to speak. So I'll probably do an extra close-up of that one. But anyway, let's get going here and see what we can do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this adapter on that camera, and it'll go in here because I don't need this now. And yeah, then I'll be able to watch it on the screen there and see what I'm doing, and you'll be able to see it nice and clear, sorta. In the past, I've been often disappointed the way this works out, but I'm hoping it's going to go better today. Okay, the first one we will do will be the valve grinding compound. And I'm going to try and not adjust or move anything here so that each slide will go in exactly the same way. Alright. Now, move this around and try and get some of those crystals. They're pretty big. Okay, now we'll just move this out of the way so I can see a little better there. And focus it. Okay, that's the valve grinding compound. Now, the cut and polish. Once again, try to be careful here not to move anything so that the lighting stays exactly the same. And we will focus. Okay, there we go. The cut and polish. Now the hot plastic polish. I probably would have made a very clumsy lab technician. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, there we go. The hot plastic polish. Now, the toothpaste. And by the way, I'm seeing this for the first time. The reason that the microscope was kind of in focus there when I first started is because there was a different slide in there and I focused on it. Okay, what do we got here? So that's what toothpaste looks like. Let's see if we can find a different area maybe. Well, that is most unusual. That doesn't even look like grit. There's the toothpaste. Now we'll get those up on the screen side by side and we can do a comparison. And once again, we'll see what we got. I could be wrong here, but I think I have them in order of aggressiveness. The valve grinding compound on the left, well, it looks like about 10 times more aggressive than the others. And as far as the toothpaste goes, I don't see how it could cut anything. I'm back down in the workshop again. And when I was editing my video just now, and when I was looking at the valve grinding compound, do you remember, Steve, you were asking me if the grit was green? Well, I'm noticing that probably 1 out of every 100 pieces is green. Notice that? I think that's as sharp as I can get it. Just let's... Yeah. I'll illuminate it from the back. Well, now there's no color at all. Looks like little pieces of coal. However, there's those sharp edges you were talking about as well. Thought you'd be interested. I'm using my shop microscope here to try and take a better look at that toothpaste. I don't know what that is, but I don't think it's grit. Maybe that explains why it didn't want to cut the plastic tube as easy as it should have. And yet it did seem to cut the metal bushing. Anyway, yeah. Well, once again, we beat this to death. But there is something we got to do. Okay, now we're finished.